pizza time!
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. As you probably saw in one of my last videos, you can check here in the upper right corner. I basically did another mod for this oven, which is basically consisting in moving the lower thermal element from below to above. So as you can see here, we now have two resistance. But the issue here is that when we are cooking our pizzas, there is this area here which is not heating so much. This leaves this area of our pizza a little bit more white than the rest of it. So the solution for this is obviously to turn the pizza while you are cooking. But turn the pizza will obviously mean that we need to open every time the oven, and this will cause an extensive lowering of our temperatures. This will also cause an extension of our cooking process. So in order to avoid that, we have here a method that will allow us to turn the pizza stone manually. If you check online, there are also other examples on how to do that automatically, but they will require some additional electrical changes. You need to purchase something else and so on. But in this case, we can do everything with just $2. So I will show you how to do that. It's quite simple, so follow me. We can see here the first mod I tried was to retrieve a steel handle from a paint can. I first tried to insert it in the available opening of the lower dome, then tried to insert it by creating a couple of holes, but it simply didn't fit as there was not enough gap between the stone and the metal. So I went for another method instead. Okay, we're gonna try this mod with just these tools. So we're gonna need a washer, then 3 nuts, and then 4 screw, and another screw. And then we're gonna need a stainless steel skimmer, like this one. Let's insert the first nut and the washer. Let's use our skimmer here. Now the other 2 nuts. Okay, we need to bend the skimmer here, so I will use a black marker. You can help yourself with a hammer first. Then all the way in. Okay, now it's done. Okay, I need to refine the bend here. Seems to work. Okay, I think it's ready now. So I had to replace the skimmer. I choose another one which is thinner, so it's easier to bend, and I bend it in this way, as you can see, in 3 points, 1, 2, and 3. So it might be different for you depending on the stone you have, so this basically just needs to follow the stone. So again, I just used all the tools I already mentioned at the beginning, and now we're ready to test it. We can turn it very easily, as you can see. Obviously we won't need to turn 360 degrees, maybe also less than 180 degrees will be enough. So I will test it while cooking. Now we are ready to put our stone on it. And now we can close it. It's very important to create another handle, like this one for example. You can also create it starting from here, and attach it to the main foot here. But if you like to check how I did it, you can check in my suggested video in the upper right corner. And now let's turn it. As you can see, the stone is moving very easily. Let's put something inside so that you can recognize it's actually moving. Don't worry, the oven is off, so it won't explode. You can see the position now. That's it, it's working. I will do a quick test cooking a couple of pizzas so we can really check if it's fine. So follow me. Okay, after more or less 20 hours. Here are our pizza dough from the fridge. Now we are ready for making our pizza balls. Depending on your oven, you should decide how many grams you need for each ball. In my case, it will be 200 or maximum 210 grams. First one is ready. Since there is a low hydration percentage, it's very easy to manage the balls, and there is no need of putting any flour or anything here on the worktop. I'm using a stainless steel worktop. If you want to know how I did that, check my suggested video in the upper right corner. Okay, here we can see our balls completed, waiting for the last fermentation process, which will take from 3 to 4 hours maximum at ambient temperature. So I'm gonna cover them now and let them rest for 3 or 4 hours.
No one else sees. In the underground, we're living low key. And if your peace here in your mind, did I say the found no place in the night to come alive? Life is waiting on the other side. Follow me into the underground. Watch the world changing as the sun goes down. Follow me into the underground. Follow me into the underground.
Even if we cooked for just less than 90 seconds or less than 60 seconds, the base and overall our pizza is well cooked and more uniformly compared to our situation before the mold. So I would say this was a success. So that's all for today. I think it was pretty easy. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this, and would be appreciated if you can leave it a like and also subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. I will try to help, and I will see you in the next one.